Colorado's Attorney General is joining others in, or the AG rather, in the country, calling on progress, and this is so important, to pass legislation enacting the Surgeon General's recent social media warning.
Dr. Vivek Murthy says there should be warning labels on social media saying essentially it could lead to significant mental health damage on adolescents, and it just isn't safe. So we want to have a conversation about this today, bringing in our 9 News parenting expert, Dr. Cheryl Ziegler, to talk about this. And my first question when I hear about this, I'm like, yes, it makes a lot of sense, but will this make an impact? Is this going to really make a difference for the people it's intended for?
I hope so.
I know. So interestingly, there's data to say that on alcohol bottles and that on cigarettes, that it really did make a difference, and it has made a difference. You know, there's warnings about if you're pregnant or don't operate machinery, and the data shows that it does make an impact. Even if this makes a 10 to 20% impact, that's really millions of kids that might be on it a little bit less, or parents who might say, you know what, let's wait. And with this recent push, this is great, but also with the push of like maybe even wait till 16, you know, even again, if there's 5% of kids or parents that say let's wait, that's still affecting a lot of kids. So I think the data right now on other products says, yes, that it is effective.
Here's what, okay, so myself and a number of moms in the neighborhood, we've talked about when our kids get to a certain age. I mean, I have a 2nd grader and there's kids already bringing phones to school. We decided collectively, because we didn't want any of our kids to feel left out, that we're gonna wait till 16.
Yep.
And I hope we can stick to it, you know, but here's the thing, I need to model that. I'm gonna be super real here. I have trouble getting off the phone. So what are some tips for parents where we can model that to our kids? Because what good is it me telling my child she can't have a phone if she sees her mom on her phone?
Right, exactly. There's a couple of things that you said that I think are important to underscore. Number one is we know there's even, I mean, 16 is huge. Right now, there's still the big movement is even wait till 8th, just to give your kid a phone.
I'll give them a dumb phone, right? In emergencies.
Right, you could do that.
My 4-year-old already has my old iPhone.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Take pictures.
Totally. Yeah, they want to listen to music, whatever.
Right.
So it's like the wait till 8th pledge, and we see that those are more successful when there's groups, and it doesn't need to be a huge group. It's just, hey, we're the group of parents that our kids play together, you know. And so again, think about pockets, think about little pods of friends that you can do these initiatives with. If you go solo and rogue, you can do it, but your life is hard. And believe it or not, 15 and 16-year-olds have what they call burner phones. And they will figure out a way to get a phone. That is a terrifying thing.
Burner phone?
Oh, yes.
Oh
So if they get punished and they get a phone taken away, I've worked with plenty of kids that are like, I have a burner phone.
Like they go to Target and have a burner?
Yeah, they figure it all out. Yep, this is very real.
And they have these fake Instagrams called Finstas. I sound so old
Oh,
at
yeah.
44
And
years
spam
old.
accounts.
Finsta, yeah, no, but that's a thing.
That's a thing. And on TikTok, they just call them their spam. And they'll even put it in there, so it would be like Sam Spam. And so that people know, like my spam account's like my real account. That other account is just for my parents to follow or whatever. So they do all of those things. But the wait till 16, yes. And in your case, since you have a 2nd grader, who they're friends with at 16 will probably be different than who they are now. So you're just gonna have to keep moving along with other like-minded parents who have the same kind of values, and that's what really will make it successful. The 16 thing, I have nothing to say about it because we have not tried that push yet, but I know that it's affecting people the anxious generation. This has been the summer of the social media talk. Again, I'm just happy if we can wait till 8th because the stats say by 8th grade, I think it's 80% of kids have a phone.
Totally. Well, what can I do to like model better behavior, right, with my kid? Because I feel like I've actually just said to myself, I'm not bringing my phone in my daughter's room.
Yes,
like
thank you for getting back track.
I recently did that, right? Like, because I'm always constantly on my phone. I don't want her to then mimic that behavior and say like, oh, well, mommy loves Instagram.
Exactly.
Like, I want to be on it. I want to take pictures.
Right. So you want your screen-free zones in your house, right? So that might be in a car drive for me. I'm not on the phone or at the red light in the car. So that's a screen-free time. Dinner, screen-free time. So for some people, bedrooms are. So you have to follow the rules. First of all, create the rules. Create them, hang them up, and then go by them. And then when you do, let's say you really do have to take a call or you have to respond to an email or a text, say it. Just say.
I was just going to ask you.
Yes,
do you
just
talk, yes.
mark it. That's what I call it, mark it. So if you're all hanging out or whatever, you go, oh, this is my boss. I actually need 2 minutes. This is an important one. You physically get up. Maybe if you've got a home office, go to the home office or go to the bathroom or do something. Do it there, come back, and then you're out. That way they know you're not multitasking. you're not trying to hang out with
Say
me,
it.
watch the show.
Right.
So say it, mark it,
Brilliant.
and that really goes a long way.
Yeah, then they mimic that behavior too, because my daughter the other day said, Mom, I've got to take this call.
No, she did
With
not.
her pretend phone. I'm
oh
like,
my
oh
gosh.
my God.
They will imitate whatever we do. That's true.
Creating little monsters. All right.
I love it. Thank you so much, Dr. Ziegler. Thank
welcome.
you.